The following contest is the men's War Games match. The rules of the match are as follows. Two teams will be contained in separate cages, with one member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The team with the advantage will be the first to have a member released into the match. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins! The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. And now, let the War Games begin!
The Bloodline is in chaos. This wrestling dynasty is on the brink of collapse.
This conflict goes far beyond acknowledgement, Michael. This man and the original Bloodline are fighting for their livelihood.
Introducing first, from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, main event, Jay Uso!
This man and the rest of the original Bloodline is under attack. The new Bloodline will do whatever it takes to wipe out the old guard.
But this man and the rest of his crew will not go down without a fight. This is a power struggle that could not be contained by a traditional 20-by-20 ring. He's ready to bring the heavy fire to the new Bloodline.
The original Bloodline was created with the wisdom of the elders, but this man and the new Bloodline are destroying what was built.
Well, this conflict was unfathomable until now. The new Bloodline is ready to hunt.
And from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 285 pounds, the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob.
The new Bloodline does not live by a code. They do not act with honor. This man says the OG Bloodline will suffer the consequences of their disloyalty.
We are looking at a heavy hitter with pure malice in his eyes.
And he's looking to make his name at the expense of the old guard of the Bloodline.
The OG Bloodline have never faced a threat like this.
The island of relevancy is no more. The OG Bloodline is fighting bloodthirsty savages who will feast on whatever they can.
There will be no hesitation in pulling the trigger, and the OGs have got to match that ferocity.
And gentlemen, it is time for Bloodline War Games. Roman Reigns, the Usos, and Sami Zayn versus Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Jacob Fatu.
Both of these sides have a deep and abiding hatred for one another. Solo felt he was held down. His crew never called up during Roman's time as the tribal chief.
But most of the men on Roman's side were unceremoniously removed from the bloodline, courtesy of Solo Sikoa. And those who weren't have faced continued attacks from the new bloodline.
And the winners tonight are very likely to be considered the true bloodline by the WWE Universe. Let's see who comes out on top tonight. Gotta be a bit tough for Jay to stand up amongst this team. Some close allies, but some enemies he's yet to forgive.
We've seen the wars that Jay has waged with his cousin Roman, with his brother Jimmy, but he needs to put that aside tonight.
And Jay has the title wins and big victories that earned him the main event moniker. But if he's the one to put away the new bloodline, he will truly be the main event of War Games.
An impressive sequence from Jay.
Yeah, Uce is firing on all cylinders.
A lot to prove from the new bloodline tonight. Gentlemen, do you think they can do it?
Absolutely, Cole. Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, Tonga Loa, and Tama Tonga have been competing on a different level as of late.
They have won some major matches and earned titles too, but I worry they might not be as ready for War Games as Roman's crew. There's a lot more big match experience in general on Roman's side.
No, that may be true, but Solo's side has youth and a devil-may-care attitude that can work out tremendously inside War Games. I expect Solo's side to go all out here inside this sadistic structure.
Cuts the attack off. 8 men in this war, but one seems to be fighting his own internal battle. That man, Jimmy Uso.
He's currently on Team Roman, but this might be an instance of the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Jimmy had clashes with Roman. He went to war with his brother Jay, but the men who put Jimmy on the shelf for months stand across the ring. Jimmy's out for every member of Solo's squad tonight, and he'll deal with the rest of his fractured family later.
Face first into the chair.
He's lining him up.
Oh my God, what a kick. Solo Sikoa, leader of the new bloodline, has called himself the head of the table, called himself the tribal chief.
And when he asked the WWE Universe to acknowledge him, we're hearing more and more of the crowd agree.
Well, Solo
Flying. Flying.
Well, that'll leave a mark. Tonga Loa now entering the fray of Bloodline War Games. Whoa. He averts the offense.
And he's just been tossed aside into a new terrain.
sent him clear into the other ring.
Solo Sikoa's group at a decided disadvantage. His side has less experience inside this structure.
But look at how young and hungry Team Solo is. In particular, Tama Tonga is a real wild card. He's like a hyena locked in a cage with a bunch of raw meat.
I even asked Tama backstage if he was looking forward to this match, and he just said to me,
Great journalism there, Byron.
thanks, Michael.
Just like that, Sammy gets stopped. Right to the throat.
Looking for a belly-to-back suplex into the neck breaker. Beautiful.
If there's one man here with the most to prove, it's got to be Tonga Loa.
We've often seen that the man with the most to prove ends up being the difference maker in war games.
Many folks think Tonga Loa is just a foot soldier for Solo. But let's not forget, this man is the son of Haku. Just like his father, Tonga Loa truly excels in a brawl. And there is no bigger brawl than war games. Oh, man! Adding more injury to injury with that hammer.
He's absorbing a lot of damage here.
Eludes the attack. Oh, knee to the face. Soaring.
And Jay reverses. Turns that in his favor. performance for Jacob Fatu. So much raw talent in that young man.
Every Bloodline member, new and old, is a generational athlete. But Jacob seems to be a step ahead of every one of these men at times.
Many already believe Jacob can take the mantle as the leader of the Bloodline. If he's the one to earn the victory tonight, his time as the tribal chief may come sooner than anyone thinks.
Old Bloodline, new Bloodline, both sides engaging in a brutal battle.
Every one of these men is fighting with every fiber in their being to be considered the true Bloodline.
Mere seconds away from evening the odds in War Games.
And over to the other ring he goes.
Tonga looking to bait their opponent into a mistake.
Tonga looking to get wild inside War Games alongside his Bloodline. Hey.
Sami Zayn grew so much as a member of the Bloodline, it really gave him a sense of self-worth.
Yeah, but part of that self-worth came from defying Roman, from defeating the Usos, which begs the question, and I wish there was a better way to phrase this. Is Sami Zayn still Lucy?
I think he is correct. Sami seems elated to be fighting alongside Jay and even Jimmy. Those are his dogs.
Broke up.
Nasty boot by Zayn.
No doubt, Sami just ended this.
And guys, this is what War Games is all about. Both Bloodlines looking at in the ring.
The old guard and new school trading their biggest shots in one of the most dangerous environments in all of WWE. Uso,
And now here's Jimmy Uso.
crucial moment for Tonga Loa.
OG Bloodline leader Roman Reigns has so much on the line in this one.
Uso splash!
Jimmy with a game ender. Drop kick hits the mark.
Mounted with punches. Only seconds away from giving their team the numbers advantage. And that was an effective attack, guys. And man event Jey Uso isn't looking so big after that hit there.
What do you say? I mean, this is amazing. There's some power behind that punch. Through the ring door and adding a bit of leverage to the situation.
Right to the kidneys from
Skull.
It's a brutal strategy, but undeniably effective one. Super kick! That could put Tama down for good. Stomp in the leg. Stumbling to his feet. He might just be rising to meet his end here.
Climbing to the top. What's he thinking? Now looking at Jey.
Jey nailed all of it.
Another vicious attack to his head.
That's the kind of offense that can ruin your whole balance.
Counting down the seconds as this match gets.
Can Jacob Fatu come back from that? Strong impact. And now the new tribal chief, Solo Sikoa, joining Bloodline War Games.
Climbing up the War Games steel structure. Better be careful.
Kick to the gut.
Right.
Teams even, doors locked. Welcome to the match beyond. From here on out, anything goes.
What a shot.
And this is where stubbornness might catch up to him.
Yeah, he's taking a lot of blows to the head, and you know he'll quit.
Absolutely shattering the table.
Incredible impact.
decides to let his opponent out of the hole.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
Big boot. Is Zayn closing this out?
His opponent keeps piling it on.
I think we can consider this the beginning of the end, gentlemen.
Meanwhile, it's Jimmy. Jimmy might have just finished things. Super kick.
From behind, nasty. Jacob Fatu in a compromised position.
Oh, what a kick.
That was vicious. Will Jay take advantage? Looking for a belly-to-back suplex.
Suplex into the neck breaker. It's a go.
Uso splash by Jay.
Jay can seal it here.
Caught with that move. Looking evasive. Fast thinking saved him.
Jay ready to end.
Tamatanga.
Does Jimmy have any fight left? Winding up.
Samoan spike.
Solo can end this now.
And Solo's team takes it.
All hail the true bloodline.
Here are your winners, Solo Sikoa, Tamatanga, Tonga Loa, and Jacob Fatu, the new Bloodline.
You want to know what version of the Bloodline is superior? Well, there's your answer. Solo's crew prevailed inside War Games.
These four men are true family. Each of them fought with that same bit of hunger and attitude we once saw in Roman's old crew.